Good morning, everybody. Welcome back. Thorns Hellman Scott Selections here for Sunday, January 1st. For again today's play of the day, quick recap of what happened yesterday. Really not much to go through. Give it a look at play for NFL Sunday. We give it a player prop. And if you still want that play, check out the video before this one. Plus, we still have the pending teaser, which we gave out a couple of days ago, which we're halfway through since the Cowboys -3 got there. So hopefully we cash that teaser too. Before I actually get into the Sunday play, obviously got to address what day it is. Happy New Year to all of you. Hopefully, all of you had a very nice overall Saturday night, Sunday morning. I know that anytime the new year can start while you're watching a potential go ahead field goal in the college football semifinals, definitely a unique experience, but one of the better ones I've had for the actual New Year's Day moments. But either way, Happy New Year to all of you. As you can tell, I'm taking it seriously because this might be a first on the show. I'm wearing a full button down shirt. I don't think that's ever happened before, so savor it while you can. But either way, time to pivot over to NFL Sunday once again. And we're going to take another teaser, and we're going to be looking at two games into the 4 o'clock window. First game we're going to be looking at is the Niners and Raiders game, and the second game is going to be the Rams-Chargers game. And we're going to have a 7-point teaser. We're going to tease the Niners from 9.5 down to 2.5, and we're going to tease the Rams from 6.5. They're getting 6.5 up to 13.5, and that two-pick teaser pays out at -135 on Bet Online. Time recording of 8 a.m. Eastern Time. Couple reasons why I like the Niners game. I'll go with the Niners game first because it technically starts 20 minutes earlier. So a couple reasons why I like the Niners in the spot. I feel like most of you already know the reasons. It's because the Raiders are an awful football team, and they officially benched Eric Carr. And besides the fact that Carr was not playing well, and they lost that night game against the Steelers last week, the fact is, they benched Carr because they want to save $40 million in case he gets hurt, and they're probably going to cut him. So the point is, the Raiders basically admitted to everybody, including the locker room, they care more about saving money than winning games at this point in the season, and I wouldn't be surprised if the Raiders just roll over in the spot as a result. We've seen McDaniels blow a bunch of second-half leads, a couple double-digit leads, and there's a reason why the Raiders are 6-9 with a point differential of -2. It's because they're not good late in games, and now with Stidham behind center, facing off against the best defense in the league, I think Stidham's going to struggle. I think the Niners might no-show the game, and I think the Niners will win this game comfortably. But I do think for 2.5, I'll play it safe. I think the Niners, at the end of the day, are just so good defensively. Purdy's been really good. McCaffrey's been very good. Kittle's gone nuts the last couple of weeks. But you're looking at the Niners. They've won 8 straight, and each of those wins have been by at least 6 points. So they're winning comfortably, and I think they'll win this game by at least 3, probably by like 10. But either way, I'll play it safe, and I will tease that down to 2.5. And moving on to the second leg, it's going to be the Rams. So we're going to tease them up to 13.5, and a couple reasons why. First of all, a very good performance or impressive performance on Christmas by the Rams. Bit of a shock there. They scored 51 points. But the Rams, despite having nothing to play for, have shown a lot of pride the last couple of weeks with McVay as their head coach. Mayfield's looked good in most spots. I know he struggled against Green Bay outdoors, but this game's in a dome, so I'm hoping he'll play better. But you're looking at how the Rams have really fared recently. They've been a tough team to face off against, and you're looking at the Chargers. They have won 3 straight. They officially clinched a playoff spot on Monday Night Football, faced off against Nick Foles. I don't know if that counts, but you're looking at the Chargers this season, and yes, they have 9 wins. But if I asked you how many games the Chargers have won this season, once again, 9 wins, how many games have they won by at least 11 points? You'd probably assume that they ended up getting at least 1 or 2 across, maybe more. The answer is 0. Their biggest win of the season was week 4 against the Texans, which they won by 10. Every game after that they've won, they have won by less than 7 points. So the Chargers win games, but basically all of their games are close. And I don't think they're going to win by margin here. The Chargers might have been celebrating after clinching a playoff spot for the first time in a couple years, but you're looking at the actual scheduling spot. The Rams played on Christmas, and the Chargers played on Monday night. So the Rams have extra prep time for this game, and they do look motivated based on what we've seen in the last couple of games. The Chargers are a team that find a way to win games in pretty unimpressive fashion. You have Justin Herbert, you have Keenan Allen, you have Mike Williams, you have Eckler, you have a lot of weapons, and yet the Chargers have scored less than 28. They've scored less than 26 points in each of their last. I got to really pull this up. It's been a while. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They've scored less than 28 points in each of their last 10 games, which is really inexcusable. Now, the defense has been very good, so I'll give them props there, and they're going to be getting Joey Bosa back. But if the team's going to have a hard time even scoring 4 touchdowns in a game, and the Rams offense looked pretty good last week against a good Denver defense, I do think they're not going to score enough in this game. I think the Rams can get to 17, maybe even 20 in the spot. I think they got a shot to win the game. But the Chargers, who have not won a game by more than 10 points all season long, I'll take my chances with the Rams to keep this game within 2 touchdowns. 13.5 I like, and I'm going to take it. So once again, the 2-pick teaser here for Sunday, January 1st is going to be on the 49ers, a -2.5, and the Rams plus 13.5. And that pays out at -135 with the 7-point teaser on Bet Online. Once again, Happy New Year to all of you, and hopefully you cash some bets.